knew that was going to happen.
That's fine. Oh my God. Oh, okay. So if the phone flips forward again, we are out in the Gulf on a boat. Total surprise today. So let's enact protocol, shall we? And whether you watch this now or later, the power is still the same. So anyway, all right. Archangels of love and light. Breathe. Oh, Toshikatea. Who is willing to cleanse us of our auric field? Oh, tapping into God's source energy. Whoa, there we go. And the great I am. Diving deep into. Breathe, middle mother Gaia Earth. And back up to the great I am. Whoa. All right, one of us is going to have to hold the phone. Oh my goodness. All right. What do you got to say, White Wolf?
Well, I had a dream last night, and it was like me and Morningstar mowing the lawn, which I'm going to do when we get off of the boat. But really what it really means is that no matter how hard you work, your labor is your love, and you got to work hard, and you got to try to strive for your dreams and try to achieve your dreams by pursuing your passion. And I had a dream that I was having confirmations about something I was questioning about myself, and also making this group Cigars and Spirituality, and trying to not only connect with people in the community, but trying to, build up the collective and put our names out there and put our hearts out there and lay our hearts bare. And as we are doing that, what was being confirmed to me was signs and confirmations that I was on the right track, that I was seeing the dream, believing in the dream, and then becoming the dream. And as you live your dream and live your calling and live your fulfillment and live your wonder and live the enlightenment journey, the spiritual journey, you'll realize that you'll always have things that if you question yourself, it really means that you're ready. Because if you
need to pause a little bit after you drop these bombs.
See,
living the dream, pause. What was the next one you just said? Then that means you're ready. Breathe, pause. That's powerful statements. It's so true.
But whenever you think that you're not ready, you're actually really ready. And it's actually pushing you, getting past your comfort zone, getting past something that you're afraid to try, afraid to look at, afraid to clear, afraid to empower. And a lot of the times they're just waiting on us.
Yeah.
And I know Morningstar said that the other week, that sometimes they're just waiting on us. And they're just waiting on us to try harder, to push through the boundaries of this 3D incarnation.
I don't know if it's really waiting for us to push through or try harder, because I'm all about grace. And I think it's more of taking those blind leaps of faith and stepping out into unknown areas. Scary. Haven't been there before. Don't know what that feels like. But yet, Spirit calls. It seems like over the years, especially when I would be out in the ocean, Spirit would always say, come out a little deeper. And I'm like, oh, there's big sharks out in the water. I was like, no, I'm not going to come out deeper. But yet, it's like going out deeper. So we had no idea this morning when we woke up that we were going to go live. And here we are on a boat out in the Gulf enjoying. If we should just pan around so they can see.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stand up. I don't think I can reverse the camera, but I'll go this way. It's probably hard to see, but anyway, I don't know. What if we put the phone right here?
Yeah, that's probably better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
We got into 6-foot waves a while ago. We made it through.
Yeah, and that's learning how to ride the wave, learning how to navigate through the uncharted waters that we're being pushed into. And it's learning how to handle complicated situations, handle challenges, and honestly tapping into that state of consciousness at any point in time of the day, and learning how to maintain your frequency during the day. It's very, very hard, and I won't say that it's been always the easiest for me, because a lot of the times the people who try to become meditators, who become meditative facilitators, a lot of the time are very, very sensitive, empathic, and have went through a lot of traumatic times in other lifetimes in this incarnation, and we're not understanding the energies that we're integrating, like so many different kinds of energies, so many different kinds of levels that we're going through at this time. So in the month of October, a lot of manifestation.
Yeah, and as he was just talking, I had a picture of a maze. You know, like in the fall there'll be like corn mazes, and especially in England and formal gardens, there will be mazes. And you start out in the maze, and it's like, oh, this is fun. Let's try to find our way out. So you go a little bit, and you're like, you go to the left, and you're like, oh, no, that's a dead end. And then you back up, and then you go back to the right. But in a maze like that, I mean, it's part of the adventure, and it is part of learning to either go left or to go right, and it's really okay. And was it you that said, or something was said this week about no matter which way you go, they're big enough to take you out and to bring you into whatever area you're needing and they're wanting you to go into. So sometimes we get caught up in, I can't make mistakes. Ooh, if I do this, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that, and we get so caught up in, I gotta be perfect, or I can't be wrong. I've got to do this perfectly. I've got to do this right. And lo and behold, it's like, there's grace. There's grace to turn right. There's grace to turn left. Just keep moving forward. And on the days that you need to take a nap and rest, do it, man. The sun is still going to come up tomorrow. Try again. But as we step, one foot after the other, albeit baby steps, it's taking us all somewhere. And we were talking, was it yesterday, I think? We were talking about, I've noticed in my life, like when I look over like a past year, and I'll have certain things that'll come up, and then the next year, it's kind of like you're at the same crossroad, and it's kind of like, ooh, I know what it is to go that direction, to go left. I didn't work out too well. I'm not going to do that. So this time I turned right, and it was like, was there grace when I went the other direction? Yes. It was a learning process. It's teaching us who we are, and teaching us that when we step out, we're never far. We're never far from the path. Ever, ever, ever. So if you can do anything today, take heart, take hope, and take courage that there's grace. There's grace released for you here, now, always, for the rest of your days, no matter whether you turn right or left, or whatever which way you decide to go, there's grace.
And a lot of the times what I've been doing recently is, before I walk into a room, before I do something, before I even speak, before I even try to meditate, I always try to visualize something before I do it.
That's
Visualization is very key.
And intention.
And intention. I did a guided meditation the other day on intention. When you have visualization and intention, it equals manifestation. Comparatively to just sitting around making affirmations, no, declare it. Speak into existence. Really say what you want and know what you want, and try to see the dream, be the dream, analyze the dream, and then visualize the dream, and then have the clear intention on what that said dream is.
I feel that.
And then you have manifestation, which turns into meditation, which is your soul craft, which is your soul journey, all inside of this little nutshell. It doesn't have to be, it can be a little mustard seed. It doesn't even have to be a nutshell or a mustard seed, but it is your anointing, your grace, whatever it may be.
Right, and then it multiplies, and then it becomes like a golden nugget that's placed right here in your heart. We've been really intention for manifestation and prosperity and health, healing to every area of our hearts and lives. So there's been some incredible fun things. Now, someone would say, that's just, that's just synchronicity or something. But it's like, you go to a store to go buy something, right? Well, for whatever reason, as it works out, you end up getting the thing free. And I'm not talking about taking it either. I'm talking about being at the right place at the right time. And the store clerk is like, yeah, the system's messed up. Just take this. It's like, it's free. I'm like, what? Really? You can take it? And they're like, yeah, just take it free. And they're like, check her out for free. She's good to go. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I thank them. And then I'm like, I walk outside and I'm like, thank you, universe. You didn't have to do that. You gave me the inclination to go to a certain store, and it's like, so I did. I obeyed. I went, followed the direction, and then the very thing that I was wanting, I got it for free. So even simple things like that, to me, it's a really big deal, because if they can handle those little things, those little desires of just wanting to go to the store and get this one thing, how much more can they deliver at your feet what you've dreamed for and what you've asked for? It doesn't fall on deaf ears when you ask Spirit, when you ask the divine, when you ask the great I am for certain things. It doesn't fall on deaf ears. They're in the atmosphere right above us, and they're like listening. They're listening. Lots of times we shut things down because we think, oh, it's not going to happen for me. It didn't happen for them. It didn't happen for my family line. And, you might get feedback from negative things. That's why I keep my dreams, a lot of times close to my heart. I keep my cards close to my heart because it's just, I'm birthing it. It's incubation stage, right? But it's like, where was I going?
I don't know.
But the bigger things. And so what they're waiting for, the word. They're waiting for the word. So we can shut it down by shutting it down. We don't believe again. We think, it's going to be the same day or the same week. It looks like this. It looks like that. It's the past, right? And we take the filter of the past and we put it on the present day, or we put it on the week that's coming up. We don't know what's going to happen this week. You could win the Powerball this week. You could buy a new car this week. You could stuff could just happen out of the clear blue sky. You don't know. You don't know. Our phone is going, I don't know if they can see us. You think it's because we're on the battery?
No.
Can you all still see us? Because our screen went dark.
No, I think they can see us. Babe.
Okay.
I think we should just continue. But one thing that has been a big signal for me is to really just focus on the things that breathe life and not breathe death.
Yeah.
And you got to realize that sometimes you have to take a deep breath. And sometimes you need to slow down for a second. And you need to realize that your life is not the same as it used to be.
Yes.
Your life has changed.
It is changed.
It's accelerated. It has a lot of movement. It has a lot of changing relationships, changing dynamics, changing for the better. We're calling our energy back is the biggest signal of what we're going through right now at this time.
Yes.
Is we're calling our energy back. And I'm here to say that we have given so much, dear beloveds, and it's time for us to receive. Yeah. But in receiving, we give. It actually allows us to give even more. Yeah. We understand the energetic exchange of this whole incarnation. And not all of our knowledge comes from here. It comes from the multiverses. So we got to understand that.
And it comes from our higher self.
Yes, and it comes from our higher self.
Our guides, our angels.
But at the same time, what I wanted to say was, that's why we feel out of place all the time. It's because our knowledge is from a different realm, a different multiverse. Our higher self, was probably, doing shit in the ethers. I don't know. But that's the whole paradox of this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole paradox. It's not just black and white. There's a gray area. I think
we sell ourselves short by transposing the old filters and saying it's going to be just like that. No, you don't know. You don't know what it's going to be like today. When I woke up this morning at 4:30, I had no idea that at 8:30 I'd be on a boat this morning. You know, I followed the inclination of spirit. Check this out. Do this. So I did. And then it was like, do this. And it was like, oh, and then what? You get it like half off of what it normally is? And it's just like, what? It's just like, oh my God. So I've asked for my power back. Sorry. I've asked for, what did you say? Drawing all of our energy back from everyone and everything that took it in bad relationships, in bad or you know, I don't know, mistaken identity at times, because we just didn't know who we are and who we were and how really powerful we are in our divine spirit and how powerful we are in our key energy signatures. Oh man, I don't know if you feel the breath and the life of that, but oh my God, I just feel like, ooh, if I could take off and fly right now, I would.
And I don't think that I would be doing this group or anything that I'm doing right now like 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm very blessed by that, and I'm very blessed to have this person in my life, and I'm blessed that God brought us together to make something very, very creative and beautiful and transcendent and very authentic. And it was like we went out to the beach today and we wrote I Am Movement and Morningstar and White Wolf into the sand, putting our boots on the ground and standing up
and claiming that ground, claiming
for what
ground.
we believe in,
claiming
for what
that
we
ground.
want to do in this life. And just know that this isn't just it. There's bigger things on the horizons.
Yeah.
And you guys just really got, if you don't have faith in another person, have faith in yourself, and not to the degree of being too obstinate and not being receptive, but really just have this aliveness and this readiness and this just dare. You're just daring to be different.
Yeah.
Dare to be different, please.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know even what I was going to say. But do you feel that? Do you feel the magic of new beginnings? There's a 1010 portal coming up. And on the 21st, there's going to be various, a lot of meteors in the sky. And you can see a lot of activity in the sky. It's just a magical time. And they just really want us to step outside our comfort zone, believe for the new, and to trust the baby steps of new beginnings and just going that one step after another that could totally change your day, totally change your life. It's really special. It's really special to be here right now. Really, really special. So thank you. Thank you.
And just know, please look at your dreams. But don't just look at your
Write
dreams.
them, think them, dream them, eat them, drink them.
Don't look at your dream as silly hallucinations. Living the 3D with the Night of the Living Dead was an hallucination of your true self. And once you understand that you have the ability to create the dream that you want.
Yeah.
It's not just being laid out for you. You're not being controlled and manipulated and think that you get to only have this one dream and this one concept. No, you get to have all of it.
Yeah, and I think what happens is we get caught up in how it's going to work out. And then we have, ooh, I got to do this. And ooh, I can't. And so then it's kind of like, nope, hands off. Because if we try to control it and manipulate it, it's not going to be for your highest and best good. You might get some manifestations, you might get some benefit, but it's not going to be the highest line, the highest level of what God's source energy has for you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's just, wish we could just bundle you all up and bring you on the boat today. It's phenomenal. It's warm down here. It's going to be 88 today and sunny. So we're blessed to be back in the greater Tampa area. But
well, yeah, I mean, it's just, you guys need to just really just do things that bring you love, bring you back to love, that make you love yourself, that make you love your life. And life itself is God, and you are God in human form. And if you want to be the goddess or the god today, Just say, I am the Oracle of Love, Light, and Wisdom.
I am the Oracle of Love, Light, and Wisdom.
I withstand the storm.
I, withstand the storm.
Fate does not tell me what to do.
Fate does not tell me what to do.
I hold the keys to my destiny.
I hold the keys to my destiny. They're right here in my hands. The keys to unlock all those new doors, all those new beginnings. Man, I'm getting chills up the front of my legs right now. I'm just getting chills. We hold the keys to the kingdom.
And it's just something that simple. That mantra right there can be the mantra that helps you change your life in the matter of a nanosecond.
Yeah. And one of my favorites says, I am the light I am. I am the light I am. I repeat it like at least 10 times. And on a hard day, if I've woken up after some kind of dreams, and I usually don't get released until like the 5th or the 6th one, but I am the light I am. I am the light I am. I am love. I am a creator being. I am birthed and born in the mind and the creation of God's source energy, to be here for this time and this place, and to walk out our lives as a holy, and I am going to say sacrifice as unto them. It's beautiful. And when you're aligned with that, it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because they will always bring you through the storm. It might last for a night, it might last for a season, but you will always get to the other side of it. Always. 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 Trust in them. Trust in God's source energy. Trust in your leaders. Trust in your archangels, in your guides, in the Mother Mary energy. Oh, man. So blessed. Blessed to be a blessing. That's my highest heart, is to be blessed, to be a blessing, no matter what that looks like.
And can you say to yourself that you are blessed to be a blessing?
I am blessed to be a blessing.
And if you're on here right now, I want you to say that to yourself. Wherever you are at, and just receive this in your spirit, that I am blessed to be a blessing.
I am blessed to be a blessing. Some healing heart energy coming down here right now. Whoa, it's like a beautiful rose quartz with an underlaying aqua. Some beautiful purple energy is coming in. Thank you, Saint Germain. Whoa. Oto shikatea wa. Sote chikatea wa. Osiborati chikatea wa. Osiboratea wa. Osoratea wa. Oh, peace. Peace, like a river, overflowing and flooding my heart and my soul. And that is my prayer, our prayer for you today. Let peace rule and reign in your heart and in your life.
And so it is.
And so it is.
This was White Wolf.
Morningstar.
We love you all, and I hope that you go to our YouTube channel, Morningstar I Am Movement, BitChute Morningstar at I Am Movement, Instagram I_am_movement, all lowercase, TikTok Morningstar 967, and Divine Ray Morningstar and White Wolf. I hope you guys enjoyed this live broadcast. Make an appointment with me in Morningstar. It will change your life.
Blessings to you this day.
See you guys. Sorry, I can't see the button. It's kind of shady.